Living in this city is like taking a pill. When you put it in your mouth, it only reaches your stomach after you've choked up a lung. When you've been here as long as I have, you begin to realize the stench. Today was no picnic. Slick Banister had me taped to a chair in the lynch of some burnt-out vault on the waterfront. He was probably out the door with a dame in the front seat in a 40Cs at coat check, thinking he'd squash another leech in his path, but I'd busted out of tighter spots than this on vacation. That tape was off like a suntan in January. I knew I had to settle the score with Slick because no one, and I mean no one, tapes down Chrome Kelly and gets off scot-free. This guy in the derby races who used to do favors for Slick's posse just before he started icing things. Made of rotting old concrete, the Clanton Bridge racetrack was as decrepit as its owner. I walked across the field towards the stands where I knew I'd find old Clanton wasting away the day. Pressed it a little too far because old Clanton bit the dust. Must have been the shock or maybe the stink of the cesspool he was running finally got to him. I didn't care either way. It gave me what I wanted, and I had to get out of there fast before the cops arrived. The Trust Building was one of those establishments where mobsters felt at home. An urban death trap where you only notice the decay if you look between the cracks. It was filled with more insects than a Marvel comic book. In this business, you've got to be patient. But my thirst for revenge was mounting. I must have been a little jumpy, because I mistook some average Joe for one of Slick's bruisers. I left the trust building that afternoon, checked out some other leads without luck, and decided to head home for the night. I knew my luck would turn up sooner or later. Got to my pad around midnight. I was tired after a long day, but I knew Slick's luck would run out soon. This business was like an itchy trigger finger. If you didn't fire first, your next trip would be to the morgue. But damn, I needed some sleep first. Got up at 6:45 with a headache worse than 5 rounds of Joe Louis. I went through the morning rituals, and with a foggy head, I went out to the balcony for some air. How Slick's bruiser got away, this time I'll never know. It was a no-dirt game and we both played it. There are some vendettas that can be erased with a pat on the back and some whiskey in tow. But in this racket, there was no pay dirt until the last of the no-brainers were put out of their misery. And Slick's time, it had expired beyond resolution. The next place on my list was the Botanical Gardens. These guys did more deals here than Las Vegas. Slick was a regular here. Ever since the Marvin heist and two of the biggest banks downtown, hoods have been setting up camp at this dive. If I wasn't good at my job, I probably wouldn't know this. But I was way ahead of these chumps. I lost him somewhere in the Chinese gardens, so I went up high for a bird's eye view. And there he was, running scared. When I got to the water, I knew Slick was mine. He was no track star, and I could see a way to head him off. That day it was my turn. Slick had it coming in more ways than one. With a city full of high-nosed junkies killing for their riches and stepping on the nice guys to get there, I knew it was payback time. Finally, I had that greaser named Slick Banister right in the palm of my hand.